Hi, my name is Yazan Ibrahim, also known as Yazan Abu Ghosh. Today we will talk about Chapter 2, Part A, IT Governance 2.2, IT-related frameworks. Let's dive into the fascinating world of IT-related frameworks, a world where technology is not just about gadgets and software, but about building resilient systems that empower organizations to succeed in an ever-evolving landscape. It's a story of structure, discipline, and the unshakable marriage between innovation and governance. The stakes: technology as a double-edged sword. Picture this: two companies, both with access to the same cutting edge technology, yet one flourishes while the other flounders. What makes the difference? It's not the tools themselves, but how they're used. This is the central question that IT related frameworks help organizations answer. They're the architects of alignment, ensuring that an organization's technology is not just functioning, but actively driving business goals while minimizing risks. Think of an enterprise as a well oiled engine, humming with activity. Every part of the engine has to work in harmony to produce forward momentum. However, without a strong governance framework, the engine might overheat, run inefficiently, or even break down entirely. This is where enterprise governance of information and technology, EGIT for short, comes into play. EGIT frameworks act as the blueprint, the mechanic, and the driver, ensuring that organizations can turn their technological horsepower into value for stakeholders. EGIT doesn't just sit in isolation, it integrates seamlessly into the broader governance ecosystem of an enterprise. It's like a river flowing into a vast ocean, synergistically becoming part of something larger to maximize its effectiveness. From high-level strategic goals down to operational details, EGIT ensures that every level of the organization is tuned to achieve both stability and innovation. COBIT, the compass for alignment. One of the most prominent frameworks in EGIT is COBIT, developed by Isaka. Imagine COBIT as the compass guiding organizations through the vast and often confusing terrain of IT. The goal? To ensure that IT is not a separate entity that operates in silos, but is fully aligned with business objectives. With COBIT, it becomes the unsung hero in driving value, managing risks, and using resources responsibly. But COBIT doesn't just offer lofty ideals, it provides practical tools to assess and measure IT performance. Think of it as the dashboard in your car, giving you a real-time view of how the vehicle, in this case your IT department, is functioning. Are resources being used efficiently? Are there potential risks up ahead? COBIT equips leaders with the data and insights they need to navigate uncertainty and stay on course. ISO IEC 27000 series, Guardians of Information Security. Now let's shift gears to ISO IEC 27000, the knight in shining armor for information security. Imagine an immense fortress protecting an organization's digital treasures, confidential data, trade secrets, and sensitive customer information. Within this fortress, ISO IEC 27001 works as the master architect, drawing up battle-tested blueprints to implement and maintain rock-solid security programs. What makes ISO IEC 27000 so respected? It's not just the scope of its best practices, but the universal language it speaks. Across industries and borders, this framework has become synonymous with comprehensive and reliable information security. In a world where cyber threats evolve daily, having ISO IEC 27001 is like wearing the world's most impregnable armor. ITIL, crafting seamless IT operations. When discussing operational excellence in IT, the Information Technology Infrastructure Library, ITIL registered trademark, often steals the show. Think of ITIL as an intricate playbook written specifically for IT service management. But don't mistake it for a dry, theoretical manual. It's rooted in practical, hands-on guidance to ensure that IT services deliver tangible business value. Imagine a bustling airport where planes representing IT services need to land and take off smoothly, fueling global commerce without any hiccups. This kind of orchestration, where every detail contributes to an overarching mission, is precisely what ITIL helps IT organizations achieve. By streamlining processes and focusing on the customer experience, ITIL transforms IT from a back-office utility into a strategic powerhouse. OISM 3, maturing security practices. Building on this foundation is the Open Information Security Management Maturity Model, or OISM 3, where ISO IEC 27000 lays a strong security foundation. OISM 3 focuses on advancing maturity. Picture a student learning the martial art of information security, starting with basic self-defense, ISO IEC 27001, and then advancing to mastery with OISM 3. This framework takes a process-oriented approach, helping organizations evolve their security posture as they grow, ensuring that their safeguards are both efficient and scalable. Guidance for Leaders, ISO IEC 38500. Now, let's talk about governance at the highest level of an organization, the boardroom. Frameworks like ISO IEC 38500 sit at the very top, delivering guiding principles for effective and ethical use of IT. Think of a captain navigating a massive ship through treacherous waters. This framework acts as their map, ensuring they know where the ship is headed and why. It's about ensuring that IT decisions are not only efficient but also aligned with the broader vision of the organization. At this level, the focus shifts from the operational details to the big picture governance principles that steer the entire enterprise toward long-term success. Service Management ISO IEC 20000. For organizations tackling IT service management improvement, the ISO IEC 20000 specification provides the structure to make it happen. Divided into two parts, it extends ITIL's service management framework while adding its unique perspective. Part 1 offers specific requirements for improvement, while Part 2 dives deeper into practical application, offering a roadmap to implement changes effectively. Imagine an orchestra where the conductor must ensure all instruments, representing IT services, play in harmony. ISO IEC 20000 is the score they follow, aligning individual contributions to achieve a seamless, harmonious performance. Risk management with ISO 31000. Finally, we come to ISO 31000, the framework dedicated to mastering risk in an ever uncertain world. Think of it as an organization's risk radar, scanning the horizon for potential threats while ensuring that opportunities are not missed. It's not just about avoiding disasters, it's about building resilience and using risk as a catalyst for strategic growth. ISO 31000's guidelines provide organizations with a universal toolkit for risk management, creating a common language to tackle uncertainty head-on. From financial risks to operational disruptions, this framework ensures that organizations are ready not just to survive, but to thrive in challenging environments. Conclusion: the tapestry of IT frameworks. Together, these frameworks create a vibrant tapestry weaving order and purpose into the chaotic and complex world of IT. Whether it's enhancing security, delivering operational excellence, or aligning technology with business goals, each framework offers unique insights and tools. The real magic happens when organizations combine them, creating a synergistic governance strategy that helps them thrive in an increasingly digital future. So, whether you're steering a multinational corporation or a growing enterprise, these frameworks serve as your trusted allies. They empower leaders to not only protect the organization's present, but also unlock its potential for the future. A future where technology is not just a tool, but a powerful enabler of progress. Thank you for watching, and as always, continue learning. Stay curious, and we'll see you next video.